Hey everybody, how is the retrograde treating you thus far? Has it been crazy? A lot of people are reaching out. A lot of people from the past. Yeah, it's been a thing. This is your collective reading, well, general reading for February 19th, 2020. But it's also timeless, so wherever you're pulled to it in time, let me know what brought you here. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in upstate New York, and it's February and it's raining. Wouldn't you know it? I actually find that highly entertaining. I tend to bring the weather with me wherever I go, so it's warmer than usual. I'm joking. I don't actually believe that. Sorry. All right, so where are we going to kick this reading off with? I wasn't pulled to any particular deck. Now I want to go with, not you, you. Maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, we're going to now we're going to kick it off with the regular Rider-Waite. Bottom of the deck. Really? I used to hate this card. Ugh, come on. Damn it, you guys. No, it's retrograde. What is the... Okay, what the shit is going on? We have the King of Wands. Oh, no. That's a terrible shuffle. I'm not going to get hooked on that being it. We're keeping those two cards out, and I'm reshuffling everything else because that was far too many. Not doing it. With the King of Wands. Very mature, masculine energy coming forward right now. Very passionate energy. The Sun card. Okay. What about that? Okay. Masculine energy coming out of a absolute mental hellhole right now. You know, I think that this... Okay, hold on. Nothing's changed, dude. Nothing has changed about this. Okay, you're gonna be hearing from people who you have a strong soulmate bond with or a strong karmic bond with. It's gonna give the illusion of soulmate twin flame energy. This is coming from a masculine energy who, again, this is not gender-based. This is somebody whose complete world is crumbling underneath them and they're trying to cling on to anything. So we have these two cards. They're being brought through the ringer. This is a maturity thing. This is somebody who is exhausted. They're aching. They're filled with a lot of mental and emotional pain. We have these two in reverse. So communication is going to be difficult, but it is incoming. It's going to give you this sweet illusion. It's going to be, you want to know what? Let's do this now. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see what we can make of this. It's going to be different this time. It's not going to be different this time. This is somebody who is coming in, whose entire world has been crumbling behind them. Everything that they have worked for, it's wavering in faith and emotional stability. You have the Sun card in reverse. They're putting on a brave face, and I love that about them. They do not want to be seen as vulnerable. That's not what I love, though. What I love is they are really trying to give this idea that they are unfazed by everything. They are brave. They are pushing through. They are these amazing individuals, and they are. They're pushing through it, but underneath it's a lot of wavering faith, a lot of crumbling underneath them, and they just want to have some sense of control, some sense of power. Not that they're exuding that over you. I really don't think that you'd be putting up with that shit regardless. But they're trying the same road, saying it's going to be different this time. And it will be different if this is something you engage in for a very short time. It's going to be very direct, very open in communication, which I think is going to be a breath of fresh air for a lot of you guys. But we have the Hangman in reverse. This is not different. This is ultimately going to be something that goes back to its old swing, and it's not going to be something that is sustainable. But this is somebody who you can keep in your life as long as it is on some sort of new dynamic, mutually agreed dynamic, but wait again until after the retrograde. I'm not telling you how to live your life. This is guidance. And again, it's general, so it's not going to make sense for everyone. I wouldn't, think that it could be super awesome if it did, but we are not there. So if this resonates, let me know. If you need clarification, let me know. But check the description on either side or below or whatever social platform you are seeing this on. And let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. With this, I want to see what this is actually coming before. So I'm going to keep using the Rider Waite deck. But again, let's look at this. I'm going to reshuffle these in. Normally, I would wait till after the reading, being guided to do that differently. There's so many different ways to read cards. That being said, find somebody who suits you. If it's not me, not offended. There's a lot of people in the world. You're going to find something that clicks into place for you. All right, so Spirit, what is this prelude to for the collective? Again, don't be afraid of the cards that come out or how they lay. It's how your story marries as a whole, as long as I'm not being a terrible shuffler and half the deck is flying everywhere. Oh, what are you? Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. Sleep is sucking, huh? I couldn't sleep for squat last night. So today, I'm, being low key, getting what work done that I have already set up. Then I conked out for 3 hours, unbeknownst to myself. It was my body saying, you have no idea what you're doing. I'm going to take over. Thank you very much. Check in with you later. A lot of you are having a lot of sleep disruption. I used to be so terrified of this card. Not so much anymore. It's new beginnings, death. It's this, the burden, the staying up late at night, the restlessness, the sleep. I want to say it's purge. I want to say it's the closure. It's all those things. It's this chapter, whatever this bullshit is, all these little nonsensicals being completely forced out. And you are being tested right now. Okay, what is this? This is prelude to your new beginning. Stop emotionally hoarding yourself. Stop being overly cautious. It's really to get you out of your comfort zone and to get you to be daring and to be bold again. The burden, the caution is far too great. You know what? I can resonate with that from years ago. The High Priestess in reverse. All right, what is that? Kind of conflicted on what that could mean. I want more. This is so ridiculous. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. This is so ridiculous. I'm feeling the craziness now. I truly am. So, really, it's judgment time. This is going to be a time you're going to be filled with a lot of doubt. You're going to be filled with, it's the illusion. It's such an illusion. And I think that this is, since we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's about being more compassionate with your faults in this one. So yeah, this new beginning, this stepping out of your comfort zone, being bold, being daring, being filled with doubt. It's like grabbing onto anything that'll fit. It's not you in that it's not you being that unhealthy masculine, unless you are that unhealthy masculine. That's totally directed. This is about you being more compassionate with where you have stunted your spiritual growth. This is where where you maybe have done a misstep and bad judgment calls on your part. You have done some bad judgment calls because you're not perfect. You are human like the rest of us. Well, okay. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And guess what? We're stuck in that human experience until we get back into the spiritual one, aren't we? So enjoy the freaking ride. You're going to be filled with a lot of highs and lows and all those things in between. This is karmic cycles coming to an end, the testing of the waters, and it's just, it's the fog. So with where you have been unable to break the cycle, where you have done a misstep, maybe gone in the more excruciating direction, you got to be a little bit more compassionate with yourself. Again, you've exhausted all ways of which something could either not work or that it should work, and it just keeps following through. So really it's about dropping the burdens. You're going to have a lot of emotional stress with this, and that's not fun. I get it, but I'm not going to lie to you on this. It's not going to be fun, but it's necessary for where we are going, this new beginning. So what is in this new beginning, Captain Sassy Pants? Okay, so remember, this is what we got out. Still being pulled to use this particular deck. I think my son Michael's calling me. I'm in here, sweetheart. Come say hi if you'd like. You'll be on camera. He loves being on camera. I love his confidence. He's my 8-year-old. I have a 13-year-old and I have an 8-year-old. My 13-year-old swears like a sailor. I can't even, of course I'm, doing the parental reprimand. However, it's really hard to be mad because it's actually really funny when he does it. It's even funnier. Oh shit, the High Priestess came out upright this time. Dude, you're stepping into your freaking psychic high queen mode, or your badass divine feminine mode. All right, let's see, Temperance. Ooh. All right, let's see how this wants to come out. Page of Swords upright. Yeah, no. All right, that's a shit shuffle. Okay, come on. Let's do this, Spirit. What is this new beginning? You being the badass divine feminine. Being very distinguished with, all right, being, do I want to say that? Not distinguished, being very deliberate with your decisions and the love offers and the emotional connections that are coming into play. You're thinning out your circle. I did that like a year ago, and I just felt everything come to closure recently, and I have no doubt in my mind it's not done because, well, retrograde, and just when you think it's done, lo and behold, the Ace of Swords in reverse, Lovers upright. Love is in the air, dude. It's gonna happen fast when it does. This is gonna be an investment. It's the start. It's gonna happen fast when the lover comes in. It's gonna come in swiftly. We have the Justice in reverse. This is going to be messy for some of you. This is going to throw you, it's going to be incredibly important that you remain mindful and deliberate and centered and in the moment. It's going to be really easy for you in stepping in your badass divine feminine, because you'll know when this person comes across your path. You'll know it's them, but there's still the emotional factor in it because you've cut out so many bullshit offers. You've cut out so many nonsensical people, people who take you for granted, who are codependent, who are toxic. You've exhausted all those crap offers and are stepping into this amazing love offer. And again, it's going to happen swiftly, abruptly, and it's going to be, something that as soon as it comes about. But it's going to really, really, really require you to test your patience, your durability with this. It's going to be a lot of emotional triggering, but it's going to be exterior influence. This is the ghost of Christmas past coming up to the surface, and this is something that you've already dealt with. It's the echoing of the past, something that is going to be almost like you feel like you're going in another cycle, but there's a small investment coming in, and it's going to be something that is going to grow with time. I don't know if that makes sense. I really sincerely hope that it does. If you have lovers, this is also a Gemini card, so that might mean something for some of you. It might be in the time of Gemini, but regardless, a lot of soul bonded connection coming into play with this one. And it's like I get this really weird feeling of Bonnie and Clyde with all the dramatics of that. I'm not saying you're going to go on a killing spree. I'm not saying that at all. Nor would I ever, you know, encourage something so volatile. I don't encourage anything volatile because no, just no. The only thing that's volatile about me is sometimes my colorful language. Other than that, kind of a, you know, live and let live type of chick. You know what I'm saying? All right, so enough of the Rider-Waite being pulled to, where do we want to go? Archangel Raphael, healing. And then we're going to close this off with notes from the universe on love and connection. Avoid allergens. All right, so what's the deal with that? Okay, I also want this one too, recovery. And give us your care. So I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. Yeah, let Spirit take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Not the back wheel, though. The steering wheel. Or whatever the hell your faith happens to be. You get what I'm saying. Thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. And please assist me identifying, avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and happiness. This also includes people. What are some of the people who are detrimental to your mental, emotional health, stability, all those things? What is it about someone who is so addictive? Figure it out. Pull the cord on it. It's going to take mindfulness on your part. That is where the Rider-Waite was talking about in the last round of it. This is true addiction to a personality, to a body, to that either validation or the sexual intrigue of it. It's yearning for that person. They could be a complete wreck, by the way. But that validation, it's like your own personal drug. And this is you going through that codependent detox on that. Some of us really have it in deep with a certain personality type. I know that in the past I have had huge issues with codependency because I came into this life always looking for my divine counterpart. I always knew since I was a little girl, since I've had cognitive thought that I can remember, I've always been looking for my counterpart. And I know some amazing teachers and healers, and it's all about coming into union with yourself. And I'm at that point where I feel like I'm there, and I don't know, exist as is, my own happiness. You know what I mean? That's something that union comes into union with yourself. I think I hear my child coming. I love my babies. I knew since I was a little girl I always wanted to be a mom. I have zero regrets on that. My kids are definitely strong personalities, but I love that about them. Thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply. So remember in the beginning of the reading, this was talking about the sleep disruption. You're going to be purging a lot. After you get over the hump of, I think it's like a 3-day thing, and you know it takes like 21 days, however long to get into the system, then you'll be able to, well, if you can get past the 3 humps, again, this is going to take mindfulness, then you'll be able to start allowing yourself to get back into regular self-care, self-sleep, all those things. Self-care, come on. I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. I ask for healing help with described situation. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. I'm just waiting for him to come in. I hear all the noise out there, so thing. All right, if you need help with this, don't hesitate to ask for help. Whatever that either counsel or a support group, whatever the hell that looks like for you. Don't be afraid to ask for it. There's no shame in getting any sort of help. The dumbest questions are the ones that are not asked. There's no dumb questions, no dumb asking for help. All right, let's close this off with, all right, notes from the universe on love and connection. So what does this want to close this off with? Again, this has been a collective reading. If it didn't make sense, don't try and make it make sense. You can ask for clarification. You can always book your own personal reading. Find me on any social platform. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. If this made sense, fabulous. If you want to tell us how, fabulous. It's always welcome. It's always acceptable. And I love every single one of you that shows up and are here with me. And thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed. And just thank you for helping this channel expand. I love this. It's going to expand on various levels moving down the road because, well, I love it and I love you. It's part of my path. It's a thing. Okay, don't be misled. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. Don't get pulled in by the illusion. Hold off. If it's worth anything, you can wait till after this retrograde. Just wait. It'll happen. When fear speaks, it's always wrong unless chased by wildebeest. When love speaks, it's always right and usually bouncy. Game on, the universe. Dwell on what you love. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you, the universe. Create space for new love. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much, the universe. You've got time. Take your time. Ever wonder what would make life's bleeding pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to, the universe. And then, those you love, love you. It mirrors. It always mirrors. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget that they're watching. Tally-ho, the universe. Forgive. Forgive the dipshits who have hurt you. Forgive yourself for allowing it. Forgive everything for when it comes about. I'm not saying that you allowed every single thing that happened to you. Forgive where it needs to be forgiven, regardless of the dynamic, so you can move on and you don't have to carry this weight with you. You're an amazing person. And you have a long road ahead of you. Not bad. Definitely going to have its ups and downs, but it's a long road ahead of you. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then again, so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want to from the adventure. Go for gobs, the universe. So let me know if this resonated. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. Definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I will talk to you all very soon. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and I love you all very much. Bye for now. I hear the knocking.